Hey, what's going
Hola.
on, sis? How you doing?
Hola, mi amigo.
Hola, hola, hola. Man. I see you. You got your jammies on.
I know this is the second show in a row that I'm the only one in pajamas. Like you ain't
I
give me the memo,
know, I
bro.
know. It's
Give me the
been
memo.
busy times lately, busy times, and I'm trying to fit every meeting in and all of that. So it's all good though. I appreciate you keeping theme. I could sleep in these though. I think I would look really nice if I was to sleep
Is
in
that
this.
your Easter suit? I'm looking close. Your Easter
Is it?
suit, you sharp. That boy sharp.
Yeah. Little something, something, little something, something. But it's all good. It's all good, man. It's another episode of No Panties After Dark. All right, your relationship conversation congregation. So, how was your week?
Um, shit. I'm still alive. That's all I got.
You always got stories
Oh
of
man.
stuff that happened. Usually your whole timeline looks like a episode.
I did a quick story time about why I need a new best friend last night, and I did it with the mustache filter. And people went bananas behind that mustache filter, like they went nuts. But you remember Miss Pearly on Friday After Next? She had that mustache.
Yeah.
They say ladies that have mustaches got the best, you know what, So I just wanted to feel
Okay.
like the sex symbol that I am. So I slapped the mustache on real quick.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so my best friend, y'all know my best friend Trey. He's crazy. Like he said that he always wanted a Virgo best friend to do Virgo shit with, and then I fell from heaven, and here we are, and we're a perfect Virgo team. But lately, the shenanigans have gotten way out of hand, like just way out of hand. Like we've been invited to not return to establishments and stuff because like he likes to turn up. And so I told him we went to Sunday before last. We went to U of L's women's basketball game, and we're walking in, and I was like, you know what? I think we should clean up our act for 2024. Let's work on not being removed from establishments, not being asked to leave places. Let's behave. Let's stay and enjoy ourselves. And he's like, okay. So we said, okay, we're gonna go and we'll get something to eat after the game. So we're sitting there and we're enjoying the game. He's like, hey, T, what you want to eat? And I was like, food here is expensive. I thought we were going to get something after this. He's like, yeah, see, well, I got a crush on one of the assistant coaches. And I'm about to run on the court and shoot my shot real quick. I'm going for mine today. And when I do that, we're probably going to get locked up. And I can't have you hungry in the holding cell. So what you want to eat, friend?
So running on court.
Right. He be doing crazy random shit like that. And then this past Sunday, he called and he said, I need to borrow you. And I said, borrow me? He's like, yeah. You know that Lancer that's been in my driveway? I got it started and I don't want to cut it off. So I need you to go with me so I can go get gas. I said, you want me to sit in the car while you leave it running, while you pump gas? Can you do that? And he was like, no, not really, ain't supposed to, but I don't want to cut the car off. I said, what if the car blow up? Do you know this fool looks me in the eye and goes, we ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. It's time for me to get a new best friend, right?
Yeah. I think, the shenanigans y'all go through. So, but that's what's up, so, you alive, you made it back, everybody's safe and sound, it's all good, barely, but here. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So tonight we wanted to talk about, y'all have been watching this ReesaTeesa saga. What is it? What's her tagline?
ReesaTeesa.
ReesaTeesa. What's her tagline though? Who the hell did I marry? Who the fuck did I marry?
I turned you on. Did you watch all of it?
I did not watch all of it. It's like 50 episodes on TikTok. So 10 minutes long a piece. I think I got to episode 2. So
how are we supposed to do a show on this? You ain't even
don't worry.
Material.
we gonna do a show. I just didn't have time. It's like 10 minutes worth of her telling this story that is just wild and out there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you help with the recap, right?
Okay.
And tell us a little bit about it. And you know me, I got my commentary, so it's all good. And we'll just we'll get into it, right?
I suppose.
Okay. All right. So that's what's up. So here, we'll go ahead and bring us in to the show and everything. Folks, once again, it is No Panties After Dark.
No Panties After Dark. Your adult conversation congregation. Going where most won't. Speaking on things most don't. It's No Panties After Dark. We put the relations back into relationship.
Oh yeah, I just love that little water splash on that. I did that on purpose. Yeah.
Me too. I love it too.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I just had to have that water splash, a little splash. It reminds me of the water splash emoji.
Mm-hmm.
You usually couple, it's a sexy emoji right there.
Hey, listen, that's why that man that ain't my man ain't never gonna leave me alone.
Hey, so tonight's episode, folks, we're talking about ignoring red flags, the ReesaTeesa saga. And if you've been keeping up with this on social media, it's wild. In this day and age, it's wild how somebody can go from nobody knowing them to millions of followers, and people just sitting there waiting for content, just waiting for more. And this lady, she basically just posted the story of how she met a guy off of a dating site, and the shenanigans that follow. So I want to go ahead and let you get in there and talk about it. And
are we gonna skip everything? Are we gonna skip the regular show, or are we just gonna get right into it?
Hey, we need to just get into it. I'm remote, so we need to just get into it, and let's just talk about it. This whole saga thing. I need you to do the recap and tell us what it is for those people who might be like myself that hang out under rocks and don't watch a lot of this social media saga stuff. I tried. I really did. I tried. I let it play, and then I just I don't know. I think maybe I just don't like hearing the same person talk for too long.
Yeah, because with a lot of people, I was like, I just knew you had gotten into it because a lot of people were saying that they put it on and they let it play, and like, I cleaned up my whole house, scrubbed baseboards, I cleaned out the garage, I vacuumed the roof, like while I was listening to this. Like, people put this on, and like, I put it on my TV so I can enjoy it like a Tubi movie.
Oh yeah, and I've had people. Look, my homegirl said she watched it in like 2 days, the whole thing, and just sat there and just watched it in 2 days. It's like, oh yeah, I ain't heard from you in them 2 days. So that's what that was.
Right.
But yeah,
it was so funny. So I was trying to like watch it, and Trey kept calling me, my best friend. He kept calling me, and we're on the phone, and I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to watch this saga. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, watching ReesaTeesa. So I didn't put him on it. So he's watching it, and then when people were calling his phone, do you notice he had the audacity to get mad when people were calling his phone while he was watching it, but he was steadily blowing my phone up when I was like, I'm watching ReesaTeesa. He's like, you ain't tell me how good this was, friend.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I mean, people have been on it. So let's kind of get into it. Real quick though, just to do just a quick celebrity commercial break.
Yo, this is Busta Rhymes. Yo, this is Damian Marley.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
This your boy Drake. Hey yo, this is Eminem.
What up, boy JC? Yo, Bobby, this is Nick Cannon. Do your thing.
It's No Panties After Dark.
All right. So we got to do that just to pay some bills. You know what I mean? So with that in mind, go ahead and just get into it. Let us know, what is the ReesaTeesa saga?
She met this man on one of the dating sites or whatever. In March,
and she's just a random person. She's not like a celebrity or nothing, right?
No.
Okay.
So she met this man on one of these dating sites in March of 2020. And if you ask me, I feel like the woman had all kinds of divine intervention. Like when common sense ain't kick in, the Lord try to step in and tell her, girl, this ain't for you.
So she had a situation where Jesus would constantly take the wheel for her.
Jesus took the wheel. So she was on her way to the first date. And she had the tire blew out on her car. I
remember that.
Date. Like that was like divine
I got
intervention.
that far. Yeah.
You got that far. You got that.
Yeah.
fire.
So that was a situation. So she was on her way to the first date. Tire blows out, and basically, that was God trying to tell her, no.
Exactly. And she ain't listen. Dumb hoe. Well, I ain't gonna call her a dumb hoe. Anyways, so she calls the guy and she tells him to come, that her tire blew. And he was like, well, where are you? And he pulls up on her, puts the donut on, takes her to a tire store, buys her a new tire, puts it on a car, and then he takes her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Now, only reason why he knew where she was or whatever is because she called him to say, hey, this is what's happened. So, because she's supposed to be meeting him for this date. So she calls him and says, hey, this is what happened. Tire blew out, blah, blah, blah. And he himself initiated the, where are you? I'm going to come help you out.
Right. So, and here's the thing. So supposedly he's not from where she's from. He's from, where did he say? San Diego, California is where he was from. So he's not
where he
from
said he
there,
was from. Yeah.
Where he said he was from, but he knew the city well enough to know where to take her to get a tire. And he knew the city. So
yeah, Google Maps. Google Maps.
They go on this date and they're holding hands, and already it's my man after the first date because the man paid for a tire. So I guess a couple of weeks later,
is that all it takes? A tire?
I guess that's all it takes.
What's that? I mean, that ain't even a $200 date. that's all it takes is $125, $150.
I don't want to come off like I'm bashing this woman. So if I do, what I'm saying, please forgive, because that's not the intent. So a few weeks later, the pandemic happens and they decide to quarantine together. So she's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse, and he lives in a studio apartment. So she said it just made sense for them to quarantine at her house. So he
quarantine together.
Quarantine together. So he moves in with her and he's paying all the bills.
Now I think now hold on. He moved in with her. It was like within a month.
No, not even within a month, within 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it was less than a month that he moves in with her after just knowing her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So he transferred from California, and his company's helping him get a house. He's got a pre-approval letter. He's approved for $750,000 on a mortgage through Chase Bank, and they're gonna buy a house together. So he moves in March, and
now he can't be too much of a joke if he's approved for $750,000 loan. You ain't got a 595 credit score if you approve for $750,000 loan.
Joe, I could tell you did not finish the saga.
I'm just saying. I mean, so it's good that I didn't finish because it's good I didn't finish because I get to ask these type of questions like, bro, okay, all right, go ahead,
I don't want to answer these type of questions up front. I want to,
yeah, no, go ahead.
I want to get you there. All right, so he moves in and they are house shopping. She's pregnant by May.
Good Lord, hold on. They
By
started
May,
dating
she's
in
pregnant.
March.
They started dating in March, and by May, she's pregnant.
March, April, May. Nigga, that's 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the pandemic did opposite for most people. They got together in the pandemic and they hated each other's guts. Them two, they got together in the pandemic and they got in each other's guts.
Exactly, like she's pregnant. And here's another. Okay, so then this is what got me. So they talked the marriage talk. It came up, and he sent her, and she picked out a ring. She picked out 3, and he went eventually bought one of the rings that she picked out and sits it on the table and was like, "I guess you're gonna be my wife now." That was her proposal. Romantic, wasn't it? So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
she loses this baby. She loses the baby and she miscarries, and she finds out on his birthday, and the doctor gives her a pill to expel the pregnancy, and he didn't want to ruin his birthday, so he had her wait until after his birthday celebration to take this pill to expel the pregnancy.
Oh wow.
Right. So then in the meantime, in between time, he tells her that he's been
So so
promoted.
so she just roll around through the birthday with this dead baby in her belly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so see, yeah, that see, we talking about ignoring red flags on both sides of the aisle right about now. Because why would you even let anybody tell you to do that? But okay, go on, carry on.
So he's gotten promoted to VP at his company at a seasoning factory. He's VP of operations or something. And he gets the personal assistant. So she ends up in the hospital, and he tells her that he can't get off work to take her to have this surgery to have the rest of this fetus removed. And can his sister come and get her? She's never met the sister. So she said, I don't feel comfortable with that. So she has a coworker take her to the hospital with the understanding that he's going to pick her up. The hospital is texting him, and his personal assistant is replying and saying, like, oh yeah, Mr. is gonna come pick her up. And then he didn't show up for like 3 hours. So while all of this is going on, remember the pre-approval letter that they got? They are house shopping. He is taking her around looking at these houses, and they put an offer in on a house, and she's waiting on it to close, and he's giving her the runaround, and he didn't want to use the realtor that they were using. He wanted to use a friend, and they can't close because they got to do a virtual closing because of COVID, and they're waiting on the home inspection. And come to find out, the house sold. They didn't get the house. Somebody else bought the house. So she knew this. She called the realtor, found out that somebody else bought the house. They were not getting the house. And this is after they went and bought furniture and appliances for this house. Like, they put all of this shit on layaway. So
Who buys who buys all the furniture and stuff before you get the house anyway?
He told her to, they want to say.
I know. They was speaking it into existence.
They was doing it up. He was a master manifester. Master manifester. So he told her
a master masturbator. What did you say?
A master manifester. So he tells her he's got all this money because he's well off because he played arena football. And I guess maybe she didn't Google the salary for arena football players.
Now, hey, and that's another thing. She kept saying in the beginning, arena football. She said, this gonna come up later. Arena football. It's gonna come up later.
So he's
football.
Got all this money.
It's gonna come up later.
Account offshore in the Cayman Islands that he made playing arena football.
What's the salary?
I don't know what he told her the salary was. She wasn't too concerned because he's paying all the bills in the house, so she wasn't worried about it. So she said the next time
he run around telling people, my man play arena football.
And he got money. So the next time
they looking at her crazy.
They're looking at more houses now. So the next time they're looking at this house that's in construction still. And they put in an offer, all cash offer, $700,000 all cash offer. And he's got the money. And the condition is they want the builder to finish out the basement.
It's amazing.
So in my personal opinion, I think that they knew that the builder wasn't going to finish that basement, which is why he put that in the contract. He knew that deal was gonna fall through. The house fell through. So then they look at another house and he puts in an all cash offer and they ask him for proof of funds. And this is where things get sticky. And he tells them, I'll give you proof of funds after you accept the offer. And the seller says, I'll accept the offer after you give me proof of funds. He refused to budge on the proof of funds, and that house fell through. So this is 3 houses that they've lost. And then she turns around and it's all the red flags. And like she starts doing these video diaries in her closet, recording things like, I think he's lying. I don't believe him.
Hold on. So she started this whole video diary thing while she was still with him?
While she was still with him.
Recording in the closet.
Recording in the closet.
And she called it "Who the fuck did I marry?"
No,
she
the
could
one
have called
she
it.
put on TikTok is not the video diaries. We haven't seen the video diaries yet. So I mean, it's more to
He
it.
should have titled that "R. Kelly's not the only one out the closet." That's what she should have titled.
I'm saying all this. I'm just trying to paint this picture because this conversation will go on. We ain't got all night. So, anyways, after all of this, and she don't believe him, she marries him anyway. She know he don't got no money, and she married him anyway. And what she said was, and I felt for her, like my heart ached for her. She said, I just wanted it to be my turn so bad that I believed what he told me. So come to find out, she's nicknamed this man Legion, like as in Legion of Demons. Come to find out, like he has like
Hold on, what? Leisure?
Legion. Like Legion of Demons. Legion.
Like,
yes.
Like a legion.
Legion of Demons, yes.
Oh, okay. All right, got you.
Yes. So come to find out, there was so much more. So it was just so much other stuff. She caught him cheating before they got married. Caught him cheating with women on Facebook Messenger and married him anyway. After they got married, she said she just discovered so much shit. Like he would call his brother every morning at 6 o'clock on the phone and be on the phone for like an hour and a half. And there's nobody on the other line. He was talking to himself the whole time. He made up family members, exes. He made up jobs. Like everything that he told her was a lie.
I mean,
and she knew, but she married him anyway.
And see, some of that, I mean, that's definitely, I think when people ignore red flags, there's some of it is self-conscious issues that they have with themselves. Especially, I mean, you know, when the way she described the man when she first seen him and he first got out the car was like, oh my gosh, he actually looks just as good as he does in you know, online or whatever. He actually looks.
And we saw him, and he don't look good at all.
Oh, we did. Oh, we did. We saw him, and he don't look good.
We saw him, and he don't look good at all.
Really? So basically, her idea of look good is, I don't get it. I mean, she warped in the brain or something.
I think, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like she was coming from a place of, I just wanted to be my turn. She's not a bad looking woman. I didn't think she was a bad looking woman, but it gives desperation.
Well, I can say this. She's a bad looking woman. That's true. She's not cute at all. Like not at all. Like, I don't know.
All your life.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Like, if I showed the picture to anybody, you know, she's not a good looking lady. She's not
bad looking. But the thing
you know what, like, women, you know, and let me say this. I'm gonna say this, ladies, most us guys truly believe that most women are delusional. Okay, y'all literally will sit there. Yeah, girl, you look good. No, good well, your girl does not look good. The dress look good, the shoes look good, the makeup look good, but the girl, I mean, you know, like I can honestly say, I'm an okay looking guy. You know, I don't claim to be, you know what I mean? I'm okay. That's my lane. I'm okay, and I'm okay, and I can admit that there needs to be more admission among women because social media with filters and everything has women delusional. And if she could sit there and say that, oh, he look good, he look this, and then you sit there and say that he don't like, and we saw him and he don't look, you know what I mean? So now you got two people that just don't look good looking at each other thinking they look good. Like, it just don't make sense. So I'm just saying.
You're just gonna be an asshole in your life. I'm gonna say I didn't say like she's drop dead gorgeous. I said she's not bad looking. But she was
I
very
mean,
comfortable. She's
see,
comfortable in her
okay,
skin.
see, that's the thing. That's subjective when you say she's not bad looking. So like, what do you compare that to? What do you compare not bad looking to? Like, okay, if I look at her, my eyes don't start to bleed, so that means that she's not bad looking.
You're just gonna be an asshole your whole
I'm
life.
just saying, what does not bad looking mean? Like, I don't understand.
Like she's not an ugly woman. She's not. She just was very comfortable to come on, without
What do
her
you
makeup and her hair being
compare
done. She came in her natural state.
ugly
She's
to?
not a bad looking woman.
So all right. So I'm a.
Say y'all want natural. Y'all want a natural beauty. Y'all want a woman that's natural.
Oh, she's natural. She's
no
natural.
weave,
She's
makeup,
like 500 pounds natural. She's real natural. That is a natural woman if I ever seen one. But listen. I got a crowd with me. So we're talking about the ReesaTeesa saga. Is anybody familiar with that? Y'all familiar with that? So it's so you go up on TikTok and you type in ReesaTeesa. Millions of followers. This random woman out of nowhere with millions of followers now because she tells her story. She starts telling the story while she's still with the guy, and she's hiding in the closet telling the story about how she don't think he's telling the truth.
Wow. Well, she didn't post that on the TikTok. Those are for her personal use. She didn't share those with
us. Yeah, that was the diary. She put that on. Okay.
Those was the diary. She didn't share that with us. She
okay, so that's when she was in the closet talking to herself, basically.
Right. All of this she did in the car.
That was a red flag in and of itself, man. Lord.
Remind me when we get off air, I'm gonna kick your ass for not doing your homework and not having all the information. We're supposed to be having intelligent dialogue here. And
this is intelligent.
Your whole life.
We just realized she has red flags too. Yes, we have intelligently figured that out. And she was in the closet talking to herself, doing video diaries in the closet. Yeah, I mean, most people that do video diaries, they don't hide in the closet. She's hiding in the closet doing video diaries.
I'm gonna kick your ass next to my seat. Next time we in person, it's on site. I'm kicking your ass.
I'm just saying,
I'm kicking your ass. I just
knew. And then again, but I mean, again, when we talk bad looking stuff like that, that is all very subjective. I think
beauty
guys, it is, and beauty is in the eyes, and it's in the eyes of the beholder, and it's in good looking people. Beauty is not in the ugly. I'm just saying this is what it is. But here's the thing. So, I'm so as we go along with this, she has at this point she's married this guy. All the red flags were there. Like it's like if with as many red flags, there should be like 80 bulls just running up after her with all them doggone red flags, right? So
and the divine intervention, because Jesus came down.
Oh yeah, Jesus took the wheel plenty of times, and he was sweating. He got tired because he kept having to take the wheel every single time.
You know what? Do what you gonna do. Do what you gonna do.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus said, "F it." That's what happened.
Now, when Jesus said "F it,"
he did. He said "F it" because yeah. So this is a situation where red flags were there, I mean, even on her way to the first date with this guy she met offline, her tire blew. Yes, that was a sign right there. But ultimately, this guy had he fake house proposals and just didn't have the money that he said he had, and then and tell me this, what happened with he was an arena football
Arena
player.
football, yes. So
Okay, so
come
did
to
she ever
find
figure
out,
out? Go ahead.
he didn't have any money. So the bank accounts that he showed her were screenshots that he had grabbed offline. He was
Oh.
collecting unemployment during the pandemic, and that's how he was paying all of her bills.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, yeah, he was collecting unemployment and paying her bills.
But he told her that he was rich, that he had all this money. He didn't have all the money.
Well, I mean, if she wasn't with him for his money, then it's okay.
No, it's not. It's never okay. It's never okay to lie to your spouse about your finances. How would
I
you
mean,
feel if your wife lied to you about her finances and told you she had money that she did not have?
But if she was paying the bills she's supposed to be paying, what do I care about her lying about the money?
And telling you
As
that
long as
she's
she
going
paying
to
the
buy you a
bills.
house, dragging you out all over town, showing you houses that she's not going to buy. Like, he took her to the BMW dealership, had her test drive this car, told her that he had the money wired over, had her take off work to sit home and wait for this car to be delivered.
That is hilarious. This is like a comedy. She deserved it. Hey, so do you believe she deserved it? There's some people that would say that she deserved it, because when you walk around with your eyes closed but your ears open, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, do you deserve that? I mean, I think so. I think that in essence, if you ignore red flags and you know they're red flags, and you continue to ignore those red flags, then you deserve everything. Sounds like some familiar verbiage. I think I've had a good friend of mine tell me that, or tell someone we know that that you deserve it, because you already know. Yeah, hold on. Trey says that she doesn't deserve it. Okay, so tell me why she don't deserve it, Trey. Why she don't deserve it? Send him the link real quick so he can come on and he can tell us why you don't deserve it.
He you know what, and he watched the whole thing. Hold on.
Yeah, he did. So send him the link real quick. Trey, come on, and you're gonna tell us why she don't deserve it. Because I got a little bit of an audience here with me, and I'm just thinking, I get it, but if you can say that she heard it, knew it before the fact, and still married him. Hey, did y'all open up that other
Trey,
bottle?
check your Facebook DM. I just DM'd you the link.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh Jesus! And this might be a better conversation because he did watch the whole thing. What's your big ass? Joe is not giving me what I need tonight, you guys.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get a sippy. I'm getting a sippy. So it's all good. But yeah, okay. So it's on the fly. So is Trey coming on?
I just sent him the link.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get the glasses for that. Yeah, Trey. It's fun. So come on. So I mean, but
he said it won't let him join.
He gotta click the little 3 dots and just do it slowly. Tell him to do it from Chrome. Do it from Chrome if he can do that.
4 glasses and 5 people.
I got a glass right here.
You can drink up that night. It's a little goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Big water glass.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get his take on this because he definitely watched all of this. He was like,
Yeah,
"You got
yeah,
me sucked into this." So there's another saga.
yeah.
I'm gonna give
He
you
even
another
said
homework
it. He said that
assignment.
I need to watch all 50 parts.
Yes, because like when she got to the end, so she eventually got pissed at him and threw him out on his birthday.
Who got mad at him?
She got mad at him and threw him out on his birthday.
We talking about ReesaTeesa?
Yes. He said it won't let him join. It just keeps loading.
Okay. All right, Trey. Gotta
Here, hold on a
upgrade.
second. Let me try to do this.
We're gonna see. Okay, I appreciate it.
No pen at the top.
Y'all on Beyonce?
This your boy Drake. Hey yo, this is Eminem.
What up, boy Jay-Z?
All right, I just sent the new link. Try
No
that.
panties after dark.
Yeah, what's going on? It's Fat Joe.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake.
What's up? This is Kanye.
What's going on? This your man. Hello, this your man. What's happening? This your boy Lil Jon.
What up, man? This is Ludacris. No panties after dark.
What's going on? It's Fat Joe.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake.
What's up? This is Kanye.
What's going on? This your man. Hello, this your man. What's happening? This your boy Lil Jon.
What up, man? This is Ludacris. No panties after dark.
You're supposed to have to wait.
All right. So T.
All right, you know what? Let's do this while we're waiting on Trey to see if he can get in here. Let's do this because I prepared other stuff.
Okay, let's
So
talk
maybe
about
you
that.
can-
So is
maybe you-
this celebrity
yeah, maybe
news you
you can-
can't use?
No, I got some Dear Impact. All right.
Okay. Dear Impact.
Dear Impact, my husband of a year and a half has feminine energy. I love that about him. Many skills he learned in prison. He was a drug dealer. He's a successful barber now.
Hold on. I do like to wait to the end of the Dear Impacts, but this right here, since our title tonight is about red flags, this right here is just shooting off all types of red flags already. Effeminate energy, prison. I mean, this is a saga in and of itself. But go ahead, carry on.
After I became pregnant, he said, "Good. Women are for procreation. Men are for fun." Explain this because he refuses.
Oh yeah, my audience out here is already spitting it out. He's gay. He's gay by, he's a carpenter, something. He uses hammer and nails differently. So yeah, he's seriously. Would that be your take on it, sis?
Mm-hmm. He was in jail, laying alone, spreading white.
Okay. Yeah, hold on, but read it again though, because it's so funny.
Oh my God. My husband, a year and a half, has feminine energy. I love that about him. Many skills he learned in prison. He was a drug dealer.
So this is one thing that right there. I love that about him. Many skills he learned in prison. I'm curious to know what these many skills are that she loves that are so feminine.
He's
does he
probably a really good chef. He probably can cook.
But that's not effeminate. What's effeminate about a man cooking?
I'm just saying that might be her take on it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I think like they sit and put on makeup together. she they sit and put on makeup together, and she didn't think anything of it before they got married. She's like, "Oh, he's just effeminate. I love it." Exactly.
All right, let's move to the next one.
Sometimes I say, "Oh, girl," to my homegirl, and he looks up and says, "Oh, girl," right back to me. But there's nothing wrong there. Not at all.
All right, let's move to the next one. Dear Impad, I take my girl to work every day. My girl's boss has been hitting on me. She promised me a lunchtime quickie, and I wanted some head too. We got a hotel room, and when I undressed, she nearly jumped across the room in horror. I expected that reaction. I've developed a patch of black moles on my inner thigh that surround my penis.
Oh
The
yeah.
moles look like a cluster of raisins. I call the
Oh
moles
yeah.
my little ladybugs. Women don't want to put their face anywhere near it. I try to educate them by telling them that my moles are not contagious, I don't think. But no one wants to hear it. My girl has never given me head, and I can't find a clean prostitute who would be willing to please me. And my girl's boss said, Janice fucks on you with all that going on. She's nasty. You need to see a doctor. She got dressed and left. I think she'll tell the others about what happened and it may get back to Janice. What should I do?
This is a guy, right?
Uh-huh.
Because in my head, in the beginning, I thought this was a lesbian thing. I don't know. I think me as a guy, I just went to it being a lesbian thing.
You
But
always take it there, friend.
but yeah. So basically, he got genital warts from one girl, and you know what? If you call the thank you so much. If you call the non-important police number, they will tell you that if it's an emergency to hang up and call 911. So in response to that letter, I'm gonna say hang up and go to the doctor because you have an STD. It's called genital warts. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it sounded like to me too. But he's so concerned with getting his little pee-pee sucks and not going to the doctor.
And he over
now
here.
his girl, now your girl's boss. Now you got warts on your little pee-pee, and she gonna go back and tell all the co-workers they're gonna be gathered around the water cooler talking about her and laughing at her. Now she got to get a new job.
Needless, and the relationship's over because obviously he's cheating
Clearly.
with the boss.
Clearly.
The girl's boss. That's dangerous. There's a rule somewhere that says don't cheat with your girl's boss.
Yes. All right. So last one.
All right.
Impad, my wife bores me and she has a bisexual past. So I suggest we open the marriage so I can date. But she's dating men. I can't enjoy dating because I'm concerned with who she's sleeping with. One guy's trying to replace me and she refuses to close the marriage. Advice?
Hold on, you might have to read that one again.
Okay.
Yeah, read that one again, and and read it louder.
Okay. Dear Impad, my wife bores me and she has a bisexual past. So I suggested we open the marriage so that I can date. But she's dating men. I can't enjoy dating because I'm concerned with who she's sleeping with. One guy is trying to replace me. She refuses to close the marriage. Advice?
Man. What you say?
Orgy.
He lost her, yeah. Or orgy. Yep.
Polyamory.
Yeah, polyamorous. I mean, okay, so he's tripping because he's wondering who she's messing with, but he's the one who opened it up so that he could go date. So what I see that's happening is he's busy worrying about her when he needs to worry about himself. Okay, he's not worrying about himself enough, because if he was busy dating, which is the whole reason why he opened up the marriage, he wouldn't be thinking about who she's messing with. And then if you're smart about it, you set parameters, set rules, be like, okay, no one can have unprotected sex so that you don't end up with genital warts like the last dear Impad guy. Because that's definitely what he's got. You put parameters out. But here's the funny thing. He said she has a bisexual past. That's women. If you're with a woman She doesn't have a bisexual past. She has a lesbian past. Her messing with men is normal.
No, she's got a bisexual past. She went both ways.
I
That's not a
know. That's a
lesbian.
lesbian past. If
No,
she's a
it's
woman,
going both ways. She's dated both men and women in the past. It's bisexual.
well, no, but she's dating him and he's a man.
She's married to him and he's a man, but she's dated both men and women in the past. So that's bisexual.
But dating men is normal.
It would be lesbian if she only dated women in the past. But because she's dated both
no,
men and both women.
No, if you're a woman and you get with a woman one time, you did a lesbian thing. If you're a guy, you got with a guy one time, you're just gay.
I respectfully disagree.
I
respectfully disagree.
If you did a lesbian thing in the past, if you had a lesbian encounter, if you had multiple lesbian encounters, you did lesbian things in the past. So that just means you have a lesbian past. You don't have a bisexual past because dating men is normal if you're a woman. So he thought that she was gonna date another woman.
And that was okay.
Right.
Now it's okay.
Oh, well, see, easy. Again, it goes back to not setting parameters for your marital fuckery. That's the problem. He wanted to open the door.
He thought she was gonna break the girl.
He thought he was gonna get a threesome, an easy threesome, and
that's what he thought because she bores him.
Yeah,
he thought wrong.
I get it. So, dear Impad, those are always fun. We gotta have more of those because those are pretty hilarious. You know, I think more of those coming in would be great. I like those.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna go do a little more work on the whole ReesaTeesa thing, and we'll have more conversation about it because apparently more stuff is coming out about it, right?
Yeah, more and more stuff is coming out every single day.
Okay. You want to enlighten us on anything we hadn't talked about concerning it before we leave?
No, not really. Not really. We'll talk about it later after we do more homework.
Exactly. Right now, I have to get off air, and Miss Pretty Brown Skin's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
All right. Well, either way.
As long as you know.
Either way, it's been another episode, a quick episode, probably the quickest episode we've ever done of No Panties After Dark. We'll catch you guys another time. Again, we'll probably continue next week talking about the ReesaTeesa saga. We'll bring you more Dear Empads. If you or anyone else you know have some crazy, wild situations going on out there that you just need a little bit of help with, hit us up at npadinfo@gmail.com. That's NPAD for No Panties After Dark, info@gmail.com. Until next week, folks, we'll see y'all. Again, it is No Panties After Dark.
No Panties After Dark. Your adult conversation congregation. Going where most won't. Speaking on things most don't. It's No Panties After Dark. We put the relations back into relationship.
Guess who's back?
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
Yo, this your boy Akon.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown right here.
Hey, it's Shanti.
Yo, Dale, it's Ja Rule.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Usher. And you're checking out.
No Panties After Dark.
Guess who's back?
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
Yo, this your boy Akon.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown.